What up? It is your boy B Jones. Welcome to another episode of the Red Cup Talk, where I bring my way, my opinion, how I'ma say it, how I gotta say it about some of your favorite reality shows and some of your favorite scripted shows. Now, before we get into all that, what's in y'all red cup tonight? You know, I got me a little champagne, little champagne in my red cup, whatever like that. It's hitting, so we're gonna get into this episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So we start off with Miss Ciara Keeper Man Gates. And yes, that is Ciara Keeper Man Gates. I don't know who Keeper Man more, her or Carly, I don't know. But as we know from the blogs and all that, Ciara been kicking with this one dude. And we just, I'm thinking like this just came out of nowhere. Because you know she was with dude and got divorced and she was with another dude and now she with another dude and you know what I'm saying. I love Ciara. I fuss with her, you know. But you know Ciara's a true testament. She like Super and Lori Harvey. Hey, if they don't like it, they gotta go. You know, if it's right, it's right. Man, if something go on, she gotta get the fuck out of here. That's how they really do. But I didn't know that Ciara known this man since they was kids. Like before she had the lip fillers, surgeries, any of that. You know what I'm saying? He was already checking for her. You know, she was chubby or whatever like that. It's not me. We seen the before pictures. She was always a beautiful lady. I don't care what nobody say. They could talk about her or whatever, but she always a beautiful lady. So I didn't know that. But I didn't know either that these people don't sit up here and got engaged. I mean, I think I seen it in the blogs. I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. But she engaged to this man. Now I want to know, is her and Cardi in competition? Because Cardi done had a reign every season of Love and Hip Hop just about. I know at least 75% of the seasons of Love and Hip Hop as long as she been on there. Because Cardi is a long runner, along with Rashid and Kurt. They've been there a long time. People been in, people been out, people done left, people done gone. But those three gonna still remain. And Yandy too. Yandy been there a long time because she started off at the first thing in New York. So she been there a long time. So, but do you think they in competition because now it's like rains going everywhere? I want to know if they got a safe for these rains. I want to know if they pawned it. They might pawn it. You know, you never know. I pawned mine on hard times as I was there. If I had hard times and I didn't get my money up, all right, let me go ahead and pawn this rain. Hey, you got 6 more, why not? But anyways, I am happy for Ciara. I'm happy for her that, you know, she's finding love, she's moving on. But what I'm not happy about is her sisters. Why is her sisters in her relationship? Why she ain't? I mean, I get it. I know people who I love, you know what I'm saying, if I don't really deal with their people, I just keep my distance, honestly. I keep my distance because I just feel like I don't have to be your friend, you know what I'm saying? You just dealing with people who I love and fuck with. I don't have to be your friend. We ain't got to talk about nothing at all. And that's just how I feel. So maybe that's how they feel. I'm not pretty sure. But what was going on in the blogs was, you know, Ciara's sister basically commented her, basically saying that she got an STD, saying that she didn't really got no money. Like, there was a lot in that, because it was a lot that siblings shouldn't do to you. Yeah, you can argue and fight with your siblings, you can not talk, you can do all that. But the public thing where you come out on social media and stuff, that's a whole different bracket. That's just something that shouldn't even cross paths. You know what I'm saying? What y'all deal with is what y'all deal with. Everybody go through it. Everybody go through it. It's not just common because y'all know or something. Everybody go through this. And Ciara felt like that her mama kind of sided with her sister. I don't know, I can't remember exactly what was said, but I know Ciara trying to say she sided with her. The mama saying she wasn't, but that's how she feeling right now. So Ciara and the mama, they go ahead and they have their sit down. So Ciara was like, oh, you basically agree to everything, you know, my sister said. I'm saying her sister because I can't remember her name all the way, because it's some kind of ghetto shit, I don't know. I can't remember my name all the way, so I'm just saying the sister. But the mom was like, no, I ain't agree to none of that. I really didn't agree to anything that y'all was saying, but Ciara, you started that. So the mama said that Ciara told her daughter Paris to post a new picture of her sister. We'll never know that. Only people who would know that is Ciara and Paris. You know what I'm saying? And then parents might be like me, she probably covering up for her mom. You know, you just never know that. So we'll never know the actual truth through that. So she said, you started it, but I don't agree with nothing neither one of y'all saying. So in the midst of them talking, Ciara just basically said like you doing all this, but you wasn't there for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with childhood trauma because you wasn't there for me, and childhood trauma is real. I think I still have childhood trauma. You know what I'm saying? That I have to work through. You know what I'm saying? Maybe sometimes that's why I don't be like on certain stuff, because I still deal with stuff like that. So it's very real. So she's saying that you know what I'm saying, you wasn't there. You was in jail. You was in and out of relationships. You was getting abused. You kicked me out when I got pregnant at 16. Like that's big. This is some real life stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they went through this and they just filming it. I don't know, but this is some real life stuff that everyday people go through. Everyday people go through stuff like this through childhood trauma. I know people right now in their 50s and 60s that still deal with trauma. The thing about childhood trauma is, no matter how old you are, how old, like how grown you are, how mature you are, it can be one little thing that will place you in that childhood setting. You know what I'm saying? So like somebody who like did something bad to you as a child, you can see their face, you can hear their name, anything, and that will place you in that childhood setting. That's what I'm saying. That's when childhood trauma play a part. So people are like, oh, you too young, you too old to still deal with childhood trauma. It ain't that. It's not that you too old. It's just like you have to live through that. So your younger self didn't allow you to live through that. So now your older self is allowing you to live through that and face all the emotions you got with that and overcome all that. Alright, let's move on. We got Jessica, Bambi, and Santana meeting up. I don't know how they became okay friends. This gotta be some production stuff because Santana ain't friends with these people at all. So they got them leaking up or whatever like that, and Bambi trying to like not say nothing, but here comes Jessica. Jessica done told Santana about Zell having a baby. And with Zell like, shit, if it's true, let me go get my nigga back, you know what I'm saying? So he like, hey, we gonna play this game, I know I can come back and get you back and stuff like that. So Bambi like knows that Zell don't want nobody to don't want Santana to hear this from nobody but him. But they still, like, Jessica still proceeded with it. So she looking at Jessica like, she crazy, like, what are you doing? My thing is, this when Love and Hip Hop get real messy, you know what I'm saying? Which later on in this podcast, you'll hear how more messy they was. This is a very messy episode. Because why would they allow Bambi and Jessica to invite Santana to the reveal party, the baby mama reveal? There is no way I would want to go to that dealing with my people. I would never want to go to that. That's embarrassing. But Santana said, hey, I'm coming. I'm coming. Thanks for the invite. I'll be there. Now, Zell meets up with Bree or whatever, and you know, they talking and she just, but you can tell she kind of puzzled about something. You can tell she thinking like, oh man, like, I got like life in my hands. What should I do? Should I do this? Should I do that? And basically she contemplating if she want to have an abortion or not. So she's trying to say like her time frame is this. So you know, of course they'll bring up the baby mama reveal, but she just like, okay, that's in a time frame where I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with this situation. Zell wants his baby. Zell do. I think she just thinking different. Like, hey, like, I know maybe your lifestyle or something like that, me and you might not be together or something like that, or the way you move, we ain't gonna be together. So she probably thinking like, or maybe she just thinking like, I'm just not ready for a baby. She could be thinking about that too. So you really never know, because all that can play a part. You never know. So but Zell invites Santana out. I'm not sure which day this is, but he just invited Santana out because he trying to tell Santana about the pregnancy, whatever, not knowing that Santana already know about the damn pregnancy. Santana already know what's going on because Jessica already told him. So Zell go ahead and like let Santana know about the baby or stuff like that, and he just go ahead and say like Bree think about having an abortion and he don't know how to feel about that. He crying, like he's very vulnerable right now. Like he just wants somebody to be there for him right now. And here comes Santana. Santana's a typical Libra. Libras ain't shit. I don't deal with them. My ex is a Libra. I don't deal with Libra. Santana's a typical Libra. Somebody pouring their heart out, pouring their emotions out, crying, and you up there, oh, what you crying for? You crying about it? If this man want a child, and the child is basically there, and then somebody have to choose for their body, they say, to abort that baby, and he has no say so in that, that's deep. That's a lot. That's really a lot. That's really a lot. Now Isaiah, you should not have put out a pregnancy test. I don't know why you pulled out a piss on a stick test and gave it to somebody. You should not have pulled that out on Santana. That should have been had. You have to do all that. I mean, I know y'all trying to do the tradition probably with Love and Hip Hop because Jocelyn had her pregnancy test, but that was something that ain't have to be done. Production, cut that shit off. That's something that didn't have to be done. And Santana say in his confessions, then he tells Zell too, like, I really don't see where you're bisexual at. Like, I don't see that. Like, I never seen that in your phone. Like, I ain't seen women and stuff in your phone. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that. I mean, he could possibly be still, but it's just like, maybe he just like one over the other and that's what he, you know what I'm saying, get off on, I guess. You know what I'm saying? That might be his first choice. But he can still like do that too. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. I know it's weird. It's a lot with the whole like. It's a lot. So like because he was just like your friends. Like if I say you bisexual, your friends they laugh. So I mean I don't know Zell personally, so I can't say that. But from what TV Zell is, that's what he presented to us. That's all I can say. So let's talk about a brief moment. We got Jock and Spice in the studio. So they doing the album, the whole cast album, stuff like that. So actually they just talking and then like I think Jock trying to explain his lyrics and he explained other stuff in regards to him and Kendra relationship. Spice say, you know, like, hey, you totally losing me. I don't know what's going on. He like, well, maybe I'm losing you like I'm losing my wife. So many words, he didn't basically say this, but in so many words, he kind of stepped out on Kendra because basically she wasn't ready for kids. Well, I can't say again because she don't have any kids. She wasn't ready for kids. That's not what was on her menu or stuff like that. So he kind of like, he said he wasn't cheating at first and all that, and he kind of just stepped out and he got this girl pregnant with his last baby or whatever like that. So now he's feeling away because Kendra is at a point where, hey, even though she said I didn't want kids, I'm not ready for kids, she's still at a point now where she's thinking about kids, so she's deciding to freeze her eggs. He feeling like, okay, well, you freezing your eggs, I'm not at a level where I don't have to have another child. But now you on a level where you want another child, so he feeling like she gonna save her eggs for somebody else. You can't really say that honestly because I think she just was at a time in her head where I'm worried about my business, I'm worried about being successful back then. Now she's like, okay, I'm more successful. I got my husband, we stable. Now let's think about a baby. A lot of times people's life is built around a plan. Some people can't have a life around a plan. I tried to make my life around a plan. It didn't work. So I had to go outside that plan. So every plan that I made by the time I was this age didn't make it. So I have to go around that. I can't do plans no more. I just have to float the way the boat gonna float. So, but then, Jock really don't, so Spice offers to talk to Kendra, but Jock really don't want Spice to talk to Kendra because he just feel like she should be neutral. And really it is, like, I really feel like me included, like we get involved in our friends' situation that we want to hear both sides, we want to put our input, put in and all that, and really it shouldn't be that way. You know, we have to just respect our friends' choices and go by that. Let's move along. So Jazz, which is Kurt baby mama, meeting up with Erica Banks. What happened? Where did that come from? Where did that friendship come from? I didn't know they knew each other. I don't know if they knew each other prior. I don't know if this from Love and Hip Hop stuff. I don't know. But where their friendship came from? I noticed that last episode. So this episode, I'm really like looking like where that friendship come from. That's basically just saying how, you know what I'm saying, Yandy, she didn't like the way Yandy came up. And which Yandy did come with her crazy. She did. I don't know why so many people inserting themselves into this whole Jazz, Kirk, and Rashida situation. I don't understand why they putting themselves into that, because they have their own lives to deal with. Like I said, I don't know if it's some TV stuff or what, but why are they inserting themselves into these people's business? Erica did it, now Yandy doing it. I don't understand it. When I say people need to worry about their own business, which I don't know none of their business, but just the way Jazz saying like, oh, you ain't need to worry about Mendici while he all at the strip club, she working, you know, I don't know if she owned it or what. All the strip club, no wedding ring and stuff like that. She need to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, people do, you know, you got to worry about your own stuff. You know, not saying nothing going on. I don't know nothing going on. Maybe he just wanted to go to the strip club. No, ain't nothing wrong with going to a strip club. We live in Atlanta. And not Jazz bringing up old receipts. She bringing up old text messages from her and Kurt from the very beginning. From the very beginning, because which Erica wasn't around at the very beginning, so now she getting caught up on bringing messages from the very beginning, like, oh, he see himself with her and stuff. But you got a wife at home, sir. How the hell do you see yourself with this lady that you don't slept with and impregnated? I don't know what night it was, but you done impregnated her. How did you see yourself with this lady? So what was you gonna tell your wife? Were you gonna leave for a couple days, or leave for good, or what was you gonna tell your wife? Are these true? Cause we're gonna say allegedly. Cause I ain't got no money to give y'all. Y'all got way more money than me. So I'm just gonna say allegedly this what happened. But Erica feels like how everybody else feels like that Jazz should have a conversation with Rashida. A conversation can't happen unless both parties want to have the conversation. So if Jazz ready, Rashida might not be. When Rashida ready, Jazz might not be. So you cannot have a conversation when somebody not ready. So once these two ladies be ready, I feel like they will have a heart-to-heart, a real deal woman conversation. All right, let's move on. We got Kirk party. It's the Frost car show party. I'm not sure it's for Kirk's birthday or what. I'm not sure. But they're having a car show party. In walks Mama D, uninvited. She was not invited by Rashida nor Kirk, but she was invited by Mama Shirley. Rashida Mama invited her to get more information of what's going on with Jazz and all that stuff like that. So she went ahead and invited. So once Shirley walks up to Mama D, which we know they got the whole history of the Mama D laying the hay down and all that voodoo kind shit. But she just basically asked her like, what was the evidence or what was supposed to be shown to you by Jazz? And Mama D said she never seen no evidence. So Shirley was like, well, if you never seen no evidence, why did you move on with this rumor? You should have left that room alone, which she could have. But Mama D wasn't trying to hear. She was like, well, I'm not finna stop for a rumor when my ex-daughter-in-law and my son was going through it. Rashida and Kirk took Bambi's side over Scrapping. They feel like that. She feel like that Scrapping they should took Scrapping's side because they don't long Scrapping no longer. Which at Mama D age, that's kind of petty. It's kind of childish. She didn't have to do it like that. I mean, if you want to do something for TV, do something for TV. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like at that point you had no God, that was childish. That was to say to move on with a rumor because you felt like somebody should have took your son's side or whatever. That's real childish. Now when I tell you, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta has some messy stuff going on. We don't talk about other messy stuff, but it gets even messier. Why is Jazz at this party? Why did y'all allow her, why did y'all mic her up to come to this party? Because y'all done got messy. Y'all back to y'all old ways loving hip hop. Y'all getting real messy. Cause how she done pulled up? She pulled up and say, I don't have to talk to Rashida. I don't need to talk to Rashida. Rashida better than me, cause there's no way I'm a main cast member. Is somebody from the side finna come here and get camera time? Ain't no way that shit finna happen with me. If y'all take me off, you ain't got no storyline when you take me off. Real shit, she don't. Cause I ride with Kirk, I do. But Rashida is more famous than Kirk. So they there at the beginning, Rashida been at the beginning, main cast member at the beginning. So if Rashida move herself from that, ain't no story with that. That's just a regular everyday story. But she's allowing herself to stay in this. Jazz just really saying she's there really because Kurt lied on her. She tired of Kurt lying on her. She's only there because he said that she be walking out to the door with a birthday suit on or whatever, that basically half naked or naked. So she just there to defend her name. So since she don't want to talk to Rashida, here come messy ass Carly. And really this when I say, Carly, you not really Rashida's friend. Cause there's no way on national TV, there's no way in life I will bring some information like that to my friend in front of people. That's something I would tell my friend in private. So that's why I say you are not a friend to Rashida. You can't say you are a friend to Rashida. Because you took that moment for a starlight, for a spot shine, to tear that woman down. Cause that's what you did. You tore her down by saying, hey, I'm finna go over here and show Rashida receipts. And you go over there and show her. You show her. I like Carly. I don't know as a person I like her, but still, that's some miserable stuff. That's insane to do that to your friend. So when all this going on, which, you know, credits start going up and all that, Kurt basically looked like he lied. Like, it looked like it's something, they didn't show what was in there, but it's something in that phone that didn't sit right with Rashida. And I just feel bad for Rashida because that's embarrassing. I don't know why y'all signed off on that. I would not have signed off on this story this season because it's very embarrassing. It is. Y'all could have left that buried what we did in the seasons before. Not saying the child was gone, whatever like that. It's just like, hey, y'all could have left her back there in the seasons before. Because now, it's just embarrassing. I don't like it. I don't stand for it. I don't like it at all. But anyways, if you haven't already, make sure you catch up on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, tune in, and everything, all this messy drama, because it's messy drama. It is messy drama. This is really one of the messiest seasons of Love and Hip Hop. It is. But make sure you follow me on social media, Facebook at BJonesENT, TikTok, Instagram at BJonesENT. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. Make sure you press that bell notification so you can be notified every time I drop. It's your boy, B Jones.